Hi guys, I got a small package yesterday from Bubble Babes. I only ordered one thing. The shell kind of fell off in the packaging, and then the pearl, so I just kind of smushed them back on there. This is Agatha. I bought her especially for the name because is this thing gonna flip over on me? It's gonna. Alright, well. She sent it, I believe, in mermaid kisses. Not much information was given on the website or on the package. The package was beautiful. It came in a beautiful box. I posted it on Instagram. The packaging was beautiful. And they sent a little scrub sampler. Papaya dragon fruit sugar scrub, which smells nice and sweet. But yeah, the reason I got Agatha is because when I was little, because there's such an age gap between me and my older siblings, if they went out and my mother was working, they would have to take care of me. So apparently some tool named Donnie Santos, who drove a Volkswagen Bug or something like that, well, when he saw that they were dragging me with them, he said, oh, here comes Agatha the witch. Because I'm sure it wasn't pleasant to be around, because nobody wants to be dragged around when they're 4 or 5 or whatever with their older teenage siblings. Which I believe it was both my sisters probably. But yeah, so they called me Agatha the witch. Then it went to Aggie, which still to this day they call me Ag. My brother, my 2 sisters, my nephews always referred to me as Aggie when they were younger. Now it's Ag. You know, like when they're not like thinking about it, they will say the word Ag. So I bought this because of the name. Now, am I going to get bubbles? No. Not with my water pressure. But it smells pretty. And it looks pretty. Not a lot of foam. But there's a lot to this. I was looking on the website and I forgot to print it out. It gave the notes from, I believe, the Mermaid Kiss scent. And there's bubble frosting on there. There was like a little pearl. I don't know if that was candy. There was a mermaid tail, which is made out of melt and pour glycerin soap. It's also scented in Mermaid Kisses. And the bubble frosting. And there was a little like a sand dollar on there. And they said that, you know, with their mermaid line, that excuse me, with the mermaid line, you could get, first of all, you get 2 to 5 baths out of this. I wouldn't. I would just put the whole thing in. Whether I was demoing it or whether I was using it, I don't cut things up. But yeah, so you could like maybe if you wanted to shave off the frosting and you know start dissecting your stuff and putting your frosting aside and mixing it with another mermaid. There's Margaret and Eloise, I believe. Maybe something else. And then they have a unicorn series. They look cute. The owner is, oh my god, she looks like a model. She's absolutely stunningly beautiful. So yeah, like it smells nice. Nice, like coral water, good moisture. What's going on over here? Still plenty of balm. It's like the frosting is melting away. But the bomb's still going off. It's everything else. I'm gonna have to watch for that tail before I sit on it. I'm gonna have to swish through. Because it seems like I sit on everything. So I'm gonna have to find that mermaid tail. And grab it. But yeah, that was the reason why I bought this. Because it said Agatha. I said, oh my god. The most ugliest name that's attached to me at childhood and still used to this day. So, yep, Ag and Aggie. Mostly Ag now. I've graduated to Ag as I've gotten older. But it smells nice. The color is like very it's very coral looking, like a coral. I don't want to say pink or orange. It's in between, like over here. Probably looks darker. I don't know. I can't tell. It looks dark through this. So the bomb's still going off. So now we're starting to get the foam and the color. I will try to get bubbles, but I don't know. I'm still on the waiting list for them to come by. I saw the guy, was it Thursday, and I asked him. He's like the head guy, and he looked it up on his phone or whatever device that he had. And he said yes, there was a work order in for me on put in June 30th, but actually I called. Let me see, I just paid my rent, paid the rent the month before, so it's been 2.5 months. I've been waiting on them to come for this bathroom, and I don't know, he said something about inspections coming. I haven't received a letter. The neighbor said September. I'm like, no, it's usually in the summer. So, and she's telling me, well, nothing's going to get done until after inspection, which is freaking stupid. I mean, if there's water leaking, fix it. Why wait till inspection? I don't know, but it's so dang hot. I came into the bath, the walls were sweating. I had to wipe down the whole wall, and it's one long wall. I had to wipe all that wall down. At least the wall's washed now. Sorry, am I jiggling you? I got the shakes a little bit. I should be better at eating lunch. I was so proud of myself yesterday for eating lunch. I'm not a lunch person. Usually my brother brings me a donut and a medium black iced coffee every day, and that's what I eat. And then I don't eat until anywhere between 6 and 7:30, and I get the shakes. And yeah, you gotta eat. Even though I'm just not a meal person, and I don't like a lot of things on my plate either. I'm happy with just making some rice pilaf or some couscous, or just one thing, something that goes in a bowl. I'm not a big meat eater, especially if I have to handle it myself. Ooh, then I really just get willied out. I don't know why. It's just now that I'm like that, now that I've gotten older. before it was like we always had to have meat, rice, and beans. Meat, rice, and beans. Even if I made freaking lasagna, we still had to have rice. But now that I've gotten older, no, it's just like I just want one thing. And I just eat like food jags. Like I'll be like wanting to eat the same thing every single day. And it can last up to 2 months. Like last year, for over 3 months, it was corn on the cob every night. And I would buy the frozen bag that came into like in pieces. And I would eat like 4 of them. Which isn't even full to corn on the cobs, but that's what I would eat. I don't know, I'm just like weird like that. I've gotten older. I don't need to go back for seconds. I don't, and that's probably why I'm fat, because I starve myself most of the time. So when I do eat, my body's so happy. I want to touch that. I'm getting the urge to just go in there and touch that. When I do eat, that my body's like, yay, and it holds on to it. Because I'm starting to go back up on weight, and this is because of not eating. Because I am running up and down those stairs at least now since I've had my hysterectomy. The bladder dropped, so it's like every 15-20 minutes. And it's not like a quick knock on the door like, hey, you might have to pee. It's like, bitch, run! And that's what I have to do. You know, I just have to fucking run up the stairs and, you know, pee. Because my bladder is just so low now. I know, TMI, right? But such is life as you get older. And it happens like every 15-20 minutes. So, oh, this is a long video. I think I'm going to crush this. Otherwise, I'm going to still continue talking about my bladder. Still bubble on there. I think I should a little bit more. My tail is a little, oh, shit. My tail broke in half. Gotta find out. Oh, slippery. It's like catching a very slippery and wiggly. I don't know. I'm fishing around, guys. Sorry. Let me see if I'll get bubbles. I doubt it. Trying to dry my hands so I can hold this. See if I can hit the spots. See, like half my water is still coming out. I'm not getting the full water pressure here. So even a bath bomb that's got bubble frosting is not really giving me bubbles. I'll break down some of this stuff. But it's a pretty color. Very, very pretty. I'll probably buy from there again. If I fix my tub, definitely. But I just had to get this one because of the name. So I got very little bit of bubbles. So that's that. Get this off. Sorry I don't spray myself. There. Okay. Let's put this down here. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go before I drop this damn thing in the tub. So that was it. Babez Agatha. This is what's left of her tail. Because I let her... Shut up! See? So that's this. Yeah, Babez Agatha bath bomb, I guess. Bath fizzy with frosting and soap on it. So I'll leave all the information down below. Alright, bye.